press conference. Big night here in Omaha. The Supernovas beat the Vibe in 5 sets in front of a U.S. Pro Volleyball record 13,486. The Supernovas now hold the top 8 U.S. Pro Volleyball attendance records. Who we have today is head coach Laura Bird-Kuhn, middle blocker Caitlin Horde, and outside hitter Brooke Nunneviller. I'm going to look at some more stats. Caitlin Horde officially broke the franchise record tonight with 7 blocks. Previous record was 6. Brooke finished with 22 kills and 17 digs. And another note, this is unofficial. Typically they may take a dig or two away after the fact. But Camila Gomez-Libero finished with 31 digs, a franchise record. I will give it up for questions. Unless Bird, if you want to start us out with your initial thoughts.
I'm proud of the fight. Obviously, this was an awesome atmosphere to open up our season again. We're running it back, I guess, just like last year, 5-7 versus Atlanta. But no, I'm proud of the way they fought. Obviously, that was our first match, and that's instant competitive chemistry that you guys saw kind of building in the works right there. But proud of both of their game tonight. Obviously, we earned a lot of points, and there was some relentless grit.
Brooke, can you talk about the mindset in the 5th set there? I mean, after what happened last year, losing that season opener at Atlanta, I imagine you didn't want to have that happen again this season.
Yeah, absolutely not. I think something that I'm really trying to work on with my game is to be just really aggressive. And I think in practice, Bird preaches like attack mindset all the time. Like we're swinging at everything. I think you saw earlier in the match before the 5th set that I was a little too aggressive at sometimes. But I think because of that, I was able to find those big swings in the 5th set.
Coach, talk about Brooke. She had the last 4 kills after it was 11-11.
Well, she was in the zone. Obviously, we see that in Brooke every day. I mean, I could talk about it to every person I meet. Like, Brooke is one of the most intense competitors, but it's the way she trains every day. That's why she plays that way. That's why she takes those big swings, and, I mean, she earns it. There was, Nazi looked at me, and she's like, she's on. I'm like, yeah, she's setting her. Everybody.
Caitlin, what did you see from Brooke? You're on the court with her. What did you see from her take over that 5th set?
Yeah, she's just honestly one of my all-time favorite people to play with. And I'm not just saying that.
So
like, she makes it so easy to play with her, and like I have the utmost trust in her. Like whenever she goes back to serve, I'm like, it's gonna be a great serve. Whenever she goes up to approach, I'm like, this is gonna be a gas swing. Like it's just like, yeah, she's so amazing. Yeah.
Bird, what did you like from, you went to Allie late in the 3rd set and stuck with her. What did you like, what you saw from her?
There just seemed, and Reagan wasn't playing bad by any means, and I talked to her about it. We needed some type of spark. And there's always moments and like things that you can do, and we're talking as a staff. I just think, I didn't even think about the crowd, but I just said it to Allie. I'm like, I didn't do that intentionally for that, but then it worked naturally. But she earned that. And there was no chance that that momentum would have stuck with us. I mean, every time she touched the ball, then the crowd like went nuts. So volleyball is a momentum sport, but that was by no means my intention. But she also has earned that, and Reagan's a great player, so is Allie. So I think there was just something that stabilized within that change, and we go with it. And that's, but this is what I've talked about, and this is the first match, so they'll learn me as a coach. We will do that stuff because they've earned it at practice. I mean, our practices are very competitive, and so we see that, and we will go to anyone. We put Kendra in to serve at the end of the set. She hadn't been in the whole match. But that's how we work, that's how we function, and we want them to know that about us. And they learned that pretty fast tonight.
Caitlin, how special was this welcome back to Nebraska for you?
It's hard to describe it in words, but it's just like such a warm feeling. Like everybody here, I say it all the time, is so nice, and just it's a great place. I'm happy to be back, so excited to continue on with this season.
Bird kind of mentioned it too. What did you sense from the crowd when Allie came? Lindsay came in right after her too. Those local girls, I mean, how much did that fuel the energy on the court?
Absolutely. I mean, I just spoke to Novus Nation when I was on the mic, and I was talking and just saying how much their support and their energy fuels us in those moments. I think like words that I had with Lindsay and Allie when they came in, because they're getting those like outrageous cheers, which is amazing. But that's a lot of pressure. You know, that's their first points professionally. So you just like gotta grab them a little bit and be like, you're good, you're so talented. Like, don't let this get to you. Like, embrace it, but like just go rip it, go play.
Coach, what did you think about Merritt Beeson on the other side of the net?
I think she played really well. I mean, obviously she was taking over at the end there, but she's a good player, and I think some of her teammates, former teammates, knew that, and it's cool. It's fun to see them compete, and they obviously know each other. We talk about all those things with everybody because a lot of them know each other. But yeah, she played well, and Atlanta's a great opponent.
Brooke, what did you see from Caitlin tonight?
Okay, we're just gonna gas each other up, but honestly, I think she's so composed on the court, and she brings, I've said this so many times, that you can not be as loud as a person on the court and still be an amazing leader. And like, she brings that composure that we need. I'm insane, I'm chaotic, I bring a ton of energy. We need someone to balance that, and that's just the way she plays, but her physicality, and if you look at her offensive numbers, I'm sure they're fantastic. She just broke the block record first time, and she almost goes like unnoticed just because she does her job so well.
Brooke, what went through your mind on that kick save?
I just threw a foot out. I've never done that in my life before. I've never had a kick save. I told someone at the University of Oregon, our coach Matt, if we kicked a ball, we had to do push-ups. Like, we had to get low and, you know, use our platform. So if he was watching that, I don't know if he
Shout out.
yeah, I don't know if he would love it. Maybe that's the one exception, but I think those are the plays that are like momentum gainers. I think Allie like knew exactly what to do with that ball in the moment, and then we just rolled from there. So that was great. I want to see that play.
Caitlin, what does it mean to you? First match, Supernova, new block record too. I mean, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I'm just happy to be playing the sport that I love with such amazing people on the court, on our staff. Like, I'm beaming. That's what I said on the radio. Like, I'm so happy. Couldn't be happier.
This is for anyone. How did you feel about the bat delay?
It was scary.
That was wild. I was standing up to her talking, it was like diving at me, and I like flinched. But has anyone seen Black Sheep, the movie? Because I was quoting it, and everyone on the bench had no clue, so I had to talk to everyone behind me. Had to get to the older crowd. That was crazy, and then it just disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the speaker, just chilling.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
I wondered where it went.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just had to keep playing, and then it went away. But I think there's random things like that in sport, and you just have to play through them.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of just hope it doesn't land on anyone and get on the court, but it ended up being fine.
Brooke, what was it like seeing the banner unveiled and kind of being part of the ceremony before the match and kind of being back in front of Nova Nation?
It was really special, especially, I mean, we had Jess and Gina by our sides, and we don't see them a lot anymore. And so just like giving them a little squeeze, because it's really special to do something for the first time ever. And I think the girls worked their butt off last year. I think we had a really great relationship with the staff, and I really think it starts with the attitude and the people that you're playing with. Like, how good of humans are they? How well do they want to get along with each other? What are they working towards for each other? And last year we had a really special team, and I see characteristics already and bonds that are being built with this new team too.
Brooke, I saw the fiery leader that you were at the end of last season really kick in the last few points of the last set. Did you feel like a shift in you? Because I know you're competing all game, but it felt like you really took over in those last points.
Yeah, I think that we had a scrimmage a couple days ago, and what I learned from that is that we play well with a lot of energy and a lot of talk and a lot of communication. Some teams like roll like when they're just calm. I think we play well when we have a lot of energy. And so I think I took it upon myself, if we were in the huddle, to just like kind of scream. Like I said, I'm crazy, I'm chaotic, but I think that kept everyone engaged and like very urgent to win the next point every time. If they got a kill, we're urgent to get the next one. We kept sighting out. But yeah, I try to be as energetic as I can in those moments.
Questions?
Thank you guys.
Thank